difference between revision and appeal. Difference between revision and appeal. This concept is obviously the verdict will be there. The verdict will be there. Against that verdict, you would go for either revision or appeal. Now, with the revision, if you are going with the revision this procedure, you have to go to the same bench. That means that has pronounced the verdict. This is the concept of the revision. Same bench. Again and again I am mentioning. Same bench. You have to go to the same bench. Appeal, that is the other bench. That means if you are going with the appeal, as per example, that the trial court came out with one verdict. Now you are reaching to the High Court here. This is High Court. You are reaching to the High Court. Now High Court, for say, has upheld the verdict of the trial court. High Court has upheld the verdict of the trial court. In that particular situation, if you are aggrieved, in front of you, two procedures are open. Either you go for the revision or you would go for the appeal. Now, appeal is possible. Appeal is possible to the higher benches. What is the concept of the higher benches? You are going to the maybe one single bench of HC, has went with the verdict upheld. It has went with the verdict upheld. Now, under that particular situation, in front of you, two options are open. Already we have went with the things. Either you would go for the revision or you would go for the appeal. Now, if you want to go for the revision, you have to reach again to this judge. If you want to go for the appeal, then at that time again two options are open to you. Either you would go to the larger bench of that very particular high court, or you would go where? To the Supreme Court. Two options are open to you. But the thing is, if you are directly reaching to the Supreme Court, then the only one option is open to you. If again with the Supreme Court is going to keep it upheld, then only one avenue is open to you. That is the larger bench of the Supreme Court. But if you are going with the larger bench of the High Court, then it is rejecting, then you are reaching to the Supreme Court, right now. Then again you are aggrieved, then you are going to the larger bench of the Supreme Court. So the procedure is getting extended. Procedure is getting extended. So this is the concept.